What's up and welcome back. I'm John Stark from MikeTheMovieGuy.com, your favorite blind film critic, and I just checked out a concert film. It's Carrie Underwood, Reflection. You can check this out on Disney Plus or Hulu, and I'm trying to step out into different kinds of audio description and mediums, and doing some stand-up comedy specials. I reviewed one of those, done some more reality television, trying to look at how audio description is used just sort of outside of narrative feature or documentary feature, TV shows and stuff, sitcoms. So I think this is, it might be my first concert movie. I think it's my first concert movie. So, I mean, there's been some films with concert footage in them or in and around them, but this is straight up concert. This is like somebody plugged a camera down in the audience and was like, "And go." Carrie's on stage. There isn't like a lot of like footage beforehand with Carrie talking, being like, "I'm just so excited for the show. Oh my God, guys, there's so many fans out there. This one's for the fans." Like nothing backstage, nothing that we don't know. She's just fucking on stage. She's just there. She's like, "What's up, everybody?" No, actually, I think she starts singing. Like, she's just singing at the beginning of the movie. There isn't much of an intro. It's just like, "I'm here. I'm singing now." Um, and I like Carrie Underwood. I know that seems like a weird thing to say post January 20th, as the debate rages on about whether she should or should not have sung the national anthem. I can say she should not have, and it doesn't erase the years that I've liked Carrie Underwood or the fact that I voted for her on American Idol. Is she necessarily at the top of my list right now in terms of like my most favorite people in the entire world? No, no. If I met her right now, I'd be like, "Girl, what the hell?" We'd have a conversation. But I think karma got her when she had to sing that shit a cappella. So it worked itself out in the end. Um, Not that I don't think she sung America the Beautiful a cappella before, but I believe it was planned to not be a cappella. Anyway, now she's singing her hits, the greatest hits. And I'm not familiar with all of her music because I don't listen to a lot of current music, even with artists that I do like, but the ones that I was familiar with, I was glad when they came up. So there were a couple hits, and in general, the thing about when you like an artist is that you can just kind of put on their music, and even if you haven't heard the song before, you would still enjoy it. And that's kind of what happened here. There were songs I'd never heard before that I was like, "Oh, that's cool. That's cool." I didn't have a problem with it. The weird thing is though that it's audio described, and I feel like this was like the easiest, like clock in, clock out. I hope she wasn't paid for by word because her paycheck would have been really low. But if she's paid per gig, this is like cashing a paycheck. This is just there's so little audio description here because Carrie doesn't really do anything. She just sings on stage and then she kind of talks, she introduces. There isn't really a lot of time to throw in audio description because she's constantly performing or singing, or she's introducing the band, or she's talking about her commitment to um yeah. Make a wish. Jesus. Or the fact that she's going to be a judge this season of American Idol. All of those things. I also love the fact that it's titled Reflection, which is like the greatest trans anthem that Disney has ever written that most people don't realize the lyrics. But, you know, who is a girl I see staring straight back at me? When will my reflection show who I am inside? I don't know what you think those lyrics mean. Yes, they work for Mulan, but they also work for other things. So, and Carrie has chosen Reflection as her. I'm loving it. Da 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 da. Um, made me think of that. That's every time I hear Reflection, I just immediately think of the song from Mulan, and I think of the lyrics and what they likely mean to a lot of people who hear that and resonate with it today, because I don't think a lot of people are resonating with it necessarily the same way Mulan does in the movie, as like I'm a warrior. When will I look like one? Anyway, back to Carrie. Um, yeah, she let Jesus take the wheel on this one, and you know, it's a good concert movie. I don't know. This audio description though is just, I was like, well, I'm here for the audio description, and I'm like, oh my god, there's so little of it. It's so, but it's not even like where I would be like, where are you, audio description? I'm very angry that you're not here. It's like, I don't know. She's on stage, man. The film just isn't interesting. It's just literally, do you want to? It's a concert movie. It's literally just somebody put a camera in the audience. This could just be a. This is just a solid rip. This is if your friend went to Carrie Underwood concert and was like, here, check this out. You'd be like, wow, that's a pretty good quality. You wouldn't know it was an actual movie called Carrie Underwood Reflection. So, I don't know. Just make sure your sound system is cranked if you're a Carrie Underwood fan, and sit back and listen to the music. This is one where it's like, honestly, I'd be like, knowing what's there and knowing what the movie is, if for some reason the audio description failed you and you were like, I don't know if I can watch this, I'd be like, do you know what Carrie Underwood looks like? You're fine. Basically you're just listening to like a live Carrie Underwood album the whole time. So, yeah, there's not much. There is audio description. I'm not gonna say there's like she never speaks, but man, is it sparse. And there really isn't a place to like. What do you don't want her talking on top of Carrie singing. That's not why we came here. So there's nothing really you can do about that. But yeah, I don't really know how to grade concert movies. So I'm gonna do the same thing I did when I jumped into this head first with Seth Meyers' stand-up special. It's like, I don't know where to even begin conceptually, because I'm stepping outside of the mediums in which I normally grade and have seen tons of content. Like, I've seen a couple concert films in my lifetime, but trying to like rank them is really difficult. So especially films that have no backstage content and don't offer you, like a pre-look at, anything. Sometimes you have those. And same thing with stand-up specials. You have things that like weave in other content. This doesn't really do that, but it doesn't mean that it doesn't do its job. I mean, if you're there to listen to Carrie Underwood sing, then this is like an A+. So it's all in the eye of the beholder, I think. If you're a Carrie Underwood fan, then this is like, my grade doesn't even matter. Like, me speaking to you right now is like a waste of time. So, because you're gonna watch this anyway, if you're a diehard Carrie fan. But that's it. Check out the Carrie Underwood concert movie Reflection, now available on Disney Plus and Hulu with audio description. I actually watched it on Disney Plus, so I can't confirm that if you watch it through Hulu that you'll have audio description, because sometimes it's weird like that. Like Goosebumps only has audio description if you watch it through Disney Plus, not through Hulu. So I watched it through Disney Plus. That's all I will say. Is I watched it through Disney Plus, not Hulu. It should have audio description on Hulu. Does it? I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and I'll see you guys on the other side.